Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant, back with another reaction for you, back with another video for you, and we are in Romania, and it's Monica Anghel, and this one has got subtitles, so I'll be knowing what she's singing. Hopefully, it's good subtitles. So, without too much talking and ting, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and see what kind of melody this song conjures up.
Sunt doar două cuvinte, dar de mult nu le mai spun. Ești doar un străin, dar ai zâmbetul lui. Dacă tăcerea-i piesa ta preferată, sărutul să ne fie ultimul dans. Iubirea noastră e un câmp de luptă, cine ridică primul sus să gulai. Nu-mi spune să tac, nu mă urăsc că te plac. Tu de la început înger erai, acum cădem pe rând din rai. Nu-mi spune să tac, nu mă urăsc că te plac. Jur, e atât de nepământesc să fii imun la te iubesc. E ultima șansă să lăsăm armele jos. De la atâta distanță eu nu te mai recunosc. Dacă tăcerea-i piesa ta preferată, sărutul să ne fie ultimul dans. Dacă iubirea noastră e un câmp de luptă, cine ridică primul sus stângul alb. Nu-mi spune să tac, nu mă urăsc că te plac. Tu de la început înger erai, acum cădem pe rând din rai. Nu-mi spune să tac, nu mă urăsc că te plac. Jur, e atât de nepământesc să fii imun la te iubesc. Să fii imun la te iubesc. Să fii imun la te iubesc.
Yes, 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 a love song. Oh my goodness. You know, I've been single for a while and I'm thinking, oh man, that kind of stuff is not for me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a loner. I'm going to do my thing. You know what I mean? And then I hear a song like this and I'm going, oh, yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Unfortunately, she used one word in the song that sort of tells you the state of love in these times. It's a battlefield, you know. Yeah, so many songs talk about it being a battlefield. But you know what? There's no real love on a battlefield. You don't have to make that vibe a battlefield. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying they talk about fighting for love and stuff like that. If you gotta fight for it, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like, ah, there it is. There it is, man. You know, we feel, I feel, you feel, everybody feel. Let's just roll with it. You know what I mean? People are too worried about getting hurt. They're too worried about getting played. You know what I mean? I think the people who are happy are the people that just go, ah, you know what I mean? You know what my mom used to say all the time? She say, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And that's the way it should be, you know. Whatever will be, will be. You know, it is what you make it, and what you make it is how you live the moments that you are together. Don't take people for granted. Don't let it be a one-sided situation. You know what I mean? People gotta understand that when you get into a relationship, it's not me, me, me. It's us. And I know people say, well, you know, there's people that's been in bad situations and they can't handle it, but then that's your bad choice. Because here's the thing, I'm single not because I haven't had opportunities. I'm single because when I start talking to somebody, I could see the red flags. I don't look for it because I always look for the good in people. But those red flags, they come out. They come out strong. And you just have to pay real close attention. And not only that, too, sometimes people get into situations where they know that it's the wrong situation, but they still do it anyway. Like I've had situations where I've had to tell people, listen, I'm not what you need right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it, but I'm not ready for what you want. I'm ready for a relationship, but not the type of relationship you want. You see, I'm an adventurer. I like to do stuff. If I'm gonna, when I got married the first time, it was like, we're gonna travel, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And the minute we get married, it's like, okay, find a job, do this, do all that conventional stuff. And that's not me. That's why I've stayed single this long, because every woman I've met so far, they want to do that society thing, you know what I mean? That next step thing where you get married and then boom, you work your whole life, and then after you finish working your whole life, you just lay around and wait to pass on. I don't want to live like that. I'd rather live alone and do my own thing than to live like that. If I'm gonna be with somebody, man, we're gonna be doing stuff, you know, we're gonna walk towards getting that position where we could do stuff. And you can't really find that. And also too, a lot of relationships is based on what they see, not so much what's inside what they see. Oh, I like a guy that wear this, a guy with a beard, a guy. Who cares? If somebody's treating you right, who cares what they look like? So nobody gets that, like, you know what I mean? That connection. Because it's all aesthetics. It's got nothing to do with like that human connection, that friendship that's not a battlefield. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I'm a hopeless romantic, and I'm fine with that, you know? I'm fine with that. But of course, where I am too is there's a whole different story when it comes to relationships, because if you're like, I try to be a good person as much as I can, and people don't see that as a partner, a romantic partner. They see that as a friend. So I've had to cut off a lot of people after a while when I realized what they're doing is that they want to date the bad boy and then have me as a friend. So that way they have that guy friend they could come talk to about stuff, and that's all I get. And it's not happening all the time. I don't really have a problem. Hey, I'll give you a perfect example. There was this girl that had this lady that had this interest in me. And I could tell she was just going through some stuff, you know what I mean? And I told her, I'm not what you need right now. What you need right now is for you to figure out what's going on with you. And at the time, I didn't know this, but yeah, I could sense it. You could tell these things if you act like a human being. And now she's married to a woman and quite happy. Now, if I had gone through with the situation, what do you think would have happened there? She would have gotten hurt. I would have gotten hurt. You know, you got to pay attention to things and don't just jump into it. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm going to say for that now because I'm just babbling. I hope you guys have a good day. Drop a like on the video, comment down below, tell me what you think of the song. It's a beautiful song and it got me thinking about love. Y'all take care of each other, all right? Let's try to bring some peace in this world.